Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the gf1 podcast from gf1 Studios, the only show that talks about pretty much everything, from games to films to everything. Now, here's your host, Matt and Zach.
That way, but I'll take the joke anyway. All right, we're a lot of people.
That's a list I need to make. How many fast food chains do I only know through movies? Right?
Well, if you're ever out west, I highly recommend Philip Berto's.
All right, guys. We are.
Like I've never seen an In-N-Out burger.
Here we go.
I've been to In-N-Out. It's pretty good. San Antonio. Yeah, it's good. All right, guys, we're live, people. We're here. Guys, it's gf1 podcast. Woo!
Woo! Woo! Here you go, folks. Let's get this party started.
Let's go.
What is Crystal?
Crystal what?
Oh, the Crystal Burger Joint. Crystal.
Okay.
They're pretty good. They're somewhere between like a Rally's and a White Castle.
Yeah, it has its audience. We understand. We're not here to food. Fuck that. So guys, welcome to the gf1 podcast, guys. Thank you for coming by, stopping by. This is the gf1 podcast. It's basically where me and Zach just fuck around and be us. I'm here on my co-host as always, Zach.
I waved because I can.
Motivated.
He asked me if I was ready. I said yes, but I have low energy today.
Okay. Well,
I literally put that.
So ready but not willing.
Yeah.
Point. Oh yes,
boy.
thank you, James, for subscribing. Thank you, James Gray. Thank you, he subscribed. Anyway, so we got Zach, and he did his normal wave to outro, whatever. And we have two co-hosts. We have Owl.
Ew.
You.
Ew.
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 What's ill for?
Am I not rowdy enough for? So was my intro not rowdy enough? Is that why? Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
let's do that.
America, fuck yeah!
I was about to yelp out with America.
America, fuck yeah! And lonely, eternal lonely. How's it going?
Eternal Lone Wanderer. Look, don't announce to people how I feel. Okay, the Eternal Lone Wanderer.
Don't put it in your fucking name then.
We gotta read this whole damn name.
Your name announces how you feel.
It's like It's like naming yourself. My name is Automyopia James Lockton.
You know what? I'm just gonna put isolated and depressed as my next title. Why not? Why the fuck not?
Also, are you trying to say onomatopoeia?
Onomatopoeia?
Onomatopoeia.
Is that like anti-disestablishmentarianism?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I know. I'm grammatically.
No. I'm letting Mac know that it's not because he doesn't.
Hey, look, I just literally said big ass. Well, okay, fine then. It's big ass fucking Al Johnson. There we go.
Big Al Johnson.
Big fucking Johnson.
Sure, I'll take that nickname too.
Yeah, I will take that name. It's like the Austin Powers reference. That was the funniest part of that first movie where it's like it looks like a big
Johnson.
Johnson. It's Woody. Hey, it's like Woody.
Woody.
I disagree. I think it's a steamroller.
Shit, damn it.
It's the steamroller for me. I think that's the funny.
Yeah.
Like that you can put in a clip, zero context, still 100% funny.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. But guys, we're not here to talk about Austin Powers or that shit. We're here to talk about the regular shit.
Should there be an Austin Powers revival show?
No.
No.
Yes, there should. But you're talking about like one of my early comedy icons. Because I used to imitate Austin Powers during Halloween, but that's another podcast topic.
Yeah, Zach, behave.
Oh, behave, baby.
Behave, baby.
behave.
You know what? Elton John as Austin Powers.
That makes zero sense.
You know what? I would watch the shit out of that. Think about that for a minute.
I'd consider it.
Yeah.
You say, oh yeah, he said, okay, I fixed it. And yes, they should. See, Links Xavier says that, so bang.
Bang.
Yeah, there we go. He said they, yeah. So we got somebody that agrees, but I disagree. But you know, some people do agree. I disagree. So all right, guys, you know how the show goes. We talk about what have we played and what have we watched. So I'm gonna start with the only lady here, which is Owl. Owl, what have you played and what have you watched? Well, what have you played first? What games have you played?
I'm in the middle of like 3 or 4 games right now. So Dead by Daylight is something that I've been streaming a lot lately, and that's just because I have a lot of like people online that I've been having fun with, and we are a bunch of trolls, and we love it. And then when I'm like not streaming with other people, I will play Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and Dark Cloud 2, which was originally like a PlayStation 2 game, and I just downloaded it for PlayStation 4, and that's just a 100+ hour MMO RPG that I sit and I like just become mind-numbingly fun with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And then what I'm watching, oh my god.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
We'll go around that one.
Yeah, we'll go
Okay.
around that one.
Okay.
All right. Eternal Lonely.
Lonely and isolated.
Lonely
All
and
right.
isolated. Isolated.
What have I been playing? So when I stream, today was my only cancellation of it, just because I had went and adopted the cat, which we had talked about before the show.
Right.
So I'm doing themed content right now. So I have Fallout Friday, which I'm playing through the anthology Fallout games in chronological order. I have Sci-Fi Saturday, which was StarCraft Saturday, but I realized unless you're like a hyper-aggressive pro RTS player, those campaigns are boring as shit for people to watch.
They are.
They really are, especially the original StarCraft, because it just was not as streamlined as the new ones are in the campaign. So I flipped the theme over to Sci-Fi Saturday. I may eventually come back to StarCraft once I'm a little quicker at it. And I just started the Halo anthology, starting with Reach. In the Master Chief Collection, so that's what I'm theming through right now on Sci-Fi Saturday. Sundays are Spooky Sunday, so I'll be doing a horror anthology, which one of our other streamers in another show was talking about. I just finished the Fear anthology, which I even ended up with a couple of good highlights for people to watch me scream like a bitch. And I am now just finished it though, and I'm now moving on to The Evil Within, and that's
The first or second one?
Starting. And anthology. So starting
That's
with
the first thing I
Zach said that last time.
Forget the first one exists and play the second. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I know, but the theme is anthological, so gotta give the people what they asked for.
Give them what they want.
So let me know when you finally like have to just disassemble too many traps.
Yeah, I get it.
Your mind is just like, no, never again.
During the week, I kind of just switch. Sometimes I stream, sometimes I don't. I still play quite a bit of Fallout 76, Stardew Valley. Looking to start playing Little Nightmares again, probably for my Spooky Sunday somewhere in there.
That's a fucking great game.
Yeah, that's a great platformer. I do
wish it would have kept its original name.
Yes, I know they had to change it for some copyright shit or something.
Yeah, but I mean,
what was the original name supposed to be?
Maw.
Like MAW.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That's right. A Hungry Maw, which makes a lot of sense if you've played it.
Gotcha. And then I play a lot of StarCraft 2 co-ops. Just those are fun. To me, competitive gaming is old and tired and toxic, so I just don't play with it a lot anymore.
Right.
Handfuls of other games, man. I think those are the big ones that I've been playing a lot of lately.
Right. I also want to say in chat, Link Xavier says he's been playing Dark Cloud 2, and he played that 1 and 2 actually. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Dark Cloud, cool. All right, Zach, what shit you played?
Honestly, I've really only been playing one thing consistently, and it's just kind of hard to explain. It's actually really easy to explain, hard to explain why I am. I'm playing four ways a lot. It is literally four-way simultaneous Tetris. I have the score of 1, which is the average score for the game, period. I've been trying to get 2 for like a month, it feels like. It's only actually been a couple of weeks, but it's just like, I don't know, it's addictive where you're just like, how many, it's only like 50 cents on Steam. And I'm like, all right, I even did a small stream of it, but it's like, you have to do it sequentially. So even if you have to do each one to get in order to get a point. You have to do each of the 4 points.
Okay, cool.
So in order to get 2, that means I would need to be able to do 2 on every end. So that's why a score of 2 would be next to impossible.
Right. Okay.
But it's incredibly difficult, but it is super fun. At least for me. I don't know. I love puzzle games that are just relentlessly difficult to the point where you do not feel bad losing.
Right.
Like you can't feel bad about
Dark
it.
Souls.
Dark Souls can make you feel bad.
Yeah. Look.
I have played pre-patch fucking Dark Souls.
I never cussed out a game more than I played Dark Souls. Fuck that game.
Honestly,
I had Bloodborne for a little bit, and I got.
And that's Zach want me to play that. Yeah.
See, Bloodborne, I think is easier. It is. It is if you were a more aggressive player, it is a lot easier. Because you can use the regain mechanic to get health back pretty easily.
I remember there was a meme that came across Facebook for a while, and it started out with Link from The Legend of Zelda, and it said, oh, go in here and kill this skeleton. This looks like it could be pretty easy. And then the skeleton just whips around and runs him through right away, and it says, welcome to Dark Souls, bitch. Wrong game.
God.
All right. Also, Link said I'm playing also Persona 2 and Fairy Tail. So okay, cool. Ooh, that sounds good.
Persona 2, really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, no, I mean it's one of those series that the farther you go back, the worse it gets, just because there's no quality of life. it's bad. You know.
True. Yeah, keep your suggestions, people. I'm reading them. So okay, what have Matt played? What have I played? Damn it. Besides, I have been playing. No offense, I've been playing Link, the best damn Zelda game ever made, Link's Awakening. Best Zelda game. Fight me, people.
Nobody wants to. Nobody cares that much.
Fight me, you fucks. Okay.
Everybody has their first Zelda game that's like they love. And
mine was A Link to the Past. I was all about the Super Nintendo title. That was my
Link to the Past. I just think that if you think Link's Awakening
is great when you emulate it, but if you played an original cartridge right now, an original Game Boy, you'd want to be dead.
No, I played it. It's good.
No, I'm saying now, recently.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said Fantasy Star Online 2. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me replay that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's what he meant. Sorry.
Is that fixed yet?
I don't know.
I
fixed Link.
There's a lot of problems with Fantasy.
Yeah, is it fixed Link? I'll get the answer later. But yeah, Link's Awakening. I've been playing it, and it doesn't matter how many times you beat it. It's just fun to play over and over again. Learning stuff. He said, yeah.
Okay, good. Like I've been considering playing it, but it's like I also wanted to wait until it was fixed.
Right.
Because I
Alright.
mean, it's been out everywhere else forever.
In this day and age, that's a genuine concern, is waiting for shit to get fixed.
General.
Well, I mean, you said you play Fallout 76, like
Yeah,
there's
religiously.
which is like a whole discussion topic.
like
Oh.
well, like Fantasy Star Online 2 came out in 2012 and didn't get released in the US till this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of insane that it had any problems.
He said he's on Steam. So yeah, I'm on Steam. So that's what he said. All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's get to a part that I know about. What have you been watching, Owl? Storm Owl.
Oh my gosh. I just rewatched like all of Bones on Amazon
Great.
Prime.
Great show, though. Great show.
For the love of God, why?
It's like 12 seasons. It took me like 2 months or something.
I'm gonna be honest, when they killed off Sweets, I stopped giving a shit.
Yes, my husband was the same way. I was like, no, I can't. I didn't even realize that they were gonna do that shit. And I'm like, I can't deal with this anymore.
They just fucked with the formula too much.
Yeah, and I mean the good thing was like after they killed Sweets, there was only like maybe 3 or 4 seasons after that, and then they were like, you know what? We're done with this.
Also he meant Link said Fairy Tale the anime, and TPP is in the house.
Pew, pew.
Total pew pew.
Pew pew.
He said pew pew, motherfuckers. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry we keep interrupting. So yeah,
That's all right.
Yeah. So Bones, I just finished that, and so now I'm kind of in like a movie, like a TV hold, like when you finish something you don't know what to go to. We watched some like teenage dancing movie that's like family friendly just because we wanted it on in the background, but it was actually really cute. Some kids dancing, they're going to competition or whatever, but it's like Feel the Beat, I think it was called, on Netflix.
I thought it was Bad Grandpa.
Oh, there was that Jamie Foxx did that Netflix movie.
Power.
Yes.
I watched that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be shit. I was like, this is gonna be shit. And then I watched it and I'm like,
I kind of wish they made like a TV series out of it. Like I felt like just doing that, 90 minutes of this didn't do justice.
I'm actually happy they made a film because I don't think they could have made a TV series out of this.
Okay.
I mean, Zach, I know you were dying to get take a bite of this.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I had no interest.
Okay.
I looked at the preview and I'm like, maybe at some point, but it just kind of. Look, there's only one superhero thing that I really give a shit about right now, and I'm waiting for it.
What?
Really? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't think they know.
The Boys season 2. I'm waiting.
I know.
The Boys. I saw season 1. I just finished that.
I did too.
It was really good.
I can't wait. I really can't.
Honestly, I'm just seeing if they're gonna get anywhere as close as the comics get.
I'm actually interested, like,
because then there will be hamsters up assholes.
Right. I really like when I watched the show. I was like,
I got questions.
Yeah.
Do you have questions, or did it answer you? Does it? Do you actually have questions?
Please give me the graphic details of the furry hamsters.
Or do they explode?
No, but the guy does come back and try and steal it again.
Damn it! I was expecting the exploding shit.
Oh no, there's enough explosions everywhere. I want to know whether they're going to make the gender swap version of Stormfront as original, as racist as the original, because that's the one thing they've kind of actually toned down from the comics, is the characters are not as racist as the comics.
Right. I mean,
They are way more racist.
to me,
In
when
this
I
day and
watch-
age, they have to be careful about that.
Yeah, they do.
content. Because even if it's in context, a lot of folks will try to get it shut down, which I get. But
I agree.
Well, I mean, the hero's name is Stormfront, for fuck's sake.
yeah,
I mean, I was watching the show and I I was sitting there like, is it okay for me to hate Homelander? And
Yes.
I watched the show
Yes.
and I was
No,
like, damn
fucking
it.
hate him.
He's an asshole.
He is not the morally worst person in that.
Oh, I agree. I think
But-
I
that's-
just my take on it was he's a little fucked up from his childhood. Like
Yeah.
I feel like he's a bit fucked up, and they turned him into a sociopath.
yeah.
No,
I don't know if that's how it's because I never read the comics, so I don't know if that's how he was supposed to be. portrayed.
Kind of. It's a little different, but they got the that's the thing with the stuff they did change. They didn't change anything enough where and people's motivations no longer make sense or anything.
I admit,
no, this is basically he is who he's supposed to be. He's actually so far a little saner than he should be.
Really?
Yes.
wow. I mean, really?
Okay,
You're trying to tell
okay.
me he is. So,
All right,
whoa. Let me get this straight. He's saner in the comics than he is.
No, he's saner in the show than the comics.
Are you fucking kidding me? I thought it was
Really?
really?
Okay,
Whoa,
okay.
I gotta explain this.
Let me explain this to you. Mac, I know you've watched Preacher.
Yeah, I watch Preacher. Yeah.
The creator of Preacher and this are the same person.
Yeah.
Garth Ennis made The Boys specifically because he wanted to see if he could make something darker than Preacher. That's the whole impetus of it.
Yeah, Preacher was already fucking dark.
Exactly. So, I mean, like, eventually the series was called Herogasm for a while, for fuck's sake. He gave no shit, all right? No shits were given by Garth Ennis, and they never have been.
Yeah. But yeah, Preacher, go watch that too. It's fucking awesome.
Do not watch it with religious parents or people around.
Hell no. Do not.
Yeah, no, I know enough
do
about
not,
that.
Do not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told my sister, and she was like, "Oh yeah." She watched it, and then my parents were talking about it, and we was like, "Oh, I'm not one of." My mom's like, "I might want to watch that." And me and my sister were looking at it like, "Don't, no, don't watch."
Oh,
it.
you don't want to explain who Humperdew is to your mom?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I do not want to explain Humperdew. Do not. But in the chat, tell us while we're in the chat. We know TPP is here. Is Zach? He said, "Is Zach waiting for Pew Pew the movie?"
Pew Pew. Total Pew Pew the movie.
Total Pew Pew. And
Isn't that basically Guns Akimbo?
maybe. Yeah, no. All right, but anyway, people keep them coming. Keep them coming. We love hearing from you. We'll talk to you. This is a show where we're actually going to talk to you too. So, talk to us.
We are.
You know, Zach, we do. We talked about the open face sandwich with we did talk about literally a hot dog is a sandwich. We explained that and we ended it. Yeah.
No, hot dog is a taco.
Hot dog is a fucking sandwich.
It's a taco.
Taco.
It's a taco.
Is a taco a sandwich?
No, because the sandwich is top and bottom.
No, it's
Open
not.
No,
sides.
it's not. It's folded
No, because you can have
up.
an open face sandwich which doesn't have anything on the top.
No, that's
No, it's literally called an open face sandwich. So, no,
Well, the other-
you are
My brain is
objectively
short
wrong.
firing right now. My brain is short.
Oh boy.
Oh, here on TPP.
And this
said,
is why I was Gamer Grudge champion.
No, TPP said I've been watching Shameless again, the UK version, though, because you guys butcher every show. You got me.
There's a UK
We-
version of the Shameless. That's
Shameless was originally a UK series.
It was. Yeah.
it was.
And honestly, I like them both, but for different reasons.
I mean, Zach like the UK Office, and I can see why.
I was gonna say before I get to my official like what am I watching segment, I do want to point out I agree with TPP because like we murdered Top Gear.
Yeah.
The American Top Gear was vastly inferior to the British one.
Yeah.
But we did better on The Office. And I will fight.
Okay, they have entirely different goals.
Let me fix this. No, you're right.
Let me stop being wrong. Let me stop being wrong.
Not being wrong. Let me fix this. We adjusted it correctly for American television rather than did a bad job duplicating what the English did right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a better way to say it.
No, making it different
Laughing.
is fine with me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't begrudge the American Office at all, even though I prefer the
Yeah.
British one. It's like
It was like that movie Old Boy. Except we did a bad job with Old Boy. The Korean version was
I was
better.
gonna say no. Also, that's not. Are any of the Old Boy things rotten? Because we should watch that for Is It Rotten?
What?
Well, I
you
mean,
talking
Old Boy is a series technically.
What is up with you and these? We're not doing Spike
What?
Lee's version of Old Boy. No, you're talking about the original or?
Well, I wanted to see both.
Yeah, but I rather
wanted
do
to
the
see-
original.
Well, the original is great, but that's not rotten. Not
TPP said, The Office is a tough one, but ours is better. He said, yeah, that's a fair comment. Yeah. So, yeah. Eternal. What's your
My question is the Russian It's Always Sunny any good?
Oh, I don't know. Our Sonny is like kicks ass.
No, but I mean,
know.
yes, that actually exists.
Yeah, it does exist. I don't know. Red Dwarf is next on my
Oh, hell yeah, Red Dwarf. That is the fucking shit.
All right.
If they make an American Red Dwarf, we riot though.
Yeah.
Insane. Like never.
So Lonely, what you got, me?
Isolated and alone.
Isolated and alone, damn it.
Yep. If we're not going to say it, then we're going to describe it. What have I been watching? So, in the pre-show we talked about, I just finished Star Trek Picard for like the 5th or 6th time. I love the hell out of that. The negative press about it. Well, the press has actually covered it well, but like you're gonna get this with anytime there's a new Star Trek. So anything beyond Enterprise-ish, all the old school fans are gonna run their mouths, and unfortunately, they're all gonna be wrong. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. Like it goes into, and I'm not having a political argument, but it's like politics. No matter which politician you are or not a fan of, there's always something legitimate about that politician you can find and talk about and address properly. But someone's looking over there at some stupid shit and they're bitching about that, and it doesn't even matter. Like, for example, people like to say Star Trek Picard, Star Trek is not canon. Every time a new Star Trek comes out and they have to adjust something so that it makes better sense than the old shit did. They're like, that's not canon. You're tampering with canon. Well, I mean, I'm going to defeat the canon argument with one philosophy alone. Now, there is stupid shit that went too far, but like just simply saying canon is dumb. But that's not canon. So, for example, in the original Star Trek, Kirk and Spock back in the 60s, they said that we did not have view screen technology in the war with the Romulans. We have view screen technology now. So that, like, among other things, that needed to be adjusted. So like the whole canon argument is crap, so I ignore that. But Star Trek Picard, watched, like I said, for the 5th or 6th time, amazing. I watched through all of the Star Treks very, very, very routinely. I need to pick back up on Cobra Kai because I only watched the first season, but it was fucking outstanding. Yo, Cobra Kai was so
It's on
good.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's moved to Netflix. Yeah,
Yes.
I have been watching Hoops too. Hoops.
I haven't seen Hoops yet.
Hoops is fun.
I need to catch up. I loved watching the new Lost in Space, the reboot, because it was actually very good. Usually when reboots are new, they're kind of bad, but I haven't got to season 2 yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And I just finished rewatching The Stranger Things for like the 9 billion infinitieth time as well. So like that's what I've been watching lately, I guess I could say.
Okay. Zach?
I watched season 2 of The Umbrella Academy.
Yeah!
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It's good.
I know I'm supposed to have, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh no, that's all right. There's a lot of things going on. Honestly, I think they did a good job with season 2. They carried over the storylines well, and
I've heard lots of positives about it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's not a you need to watch immediately type show.
Right.
And I don't think it's going to be irrelevant anytime soon.
Right.
You know, it's not like the Marvel Cinematic Universe where you're just waiting for whatever you just watched to be irrelevant.
Right.
No, that's the Umbrella Academy's kind of what I'm interested in. Is there's only 3 runs of the comics, so that means that after the next season they can like either Gerard Way is going to have to write more, or
Hopefully they don't Game of Thrones it and fuck it up just to finish it.
Well, that's the thing though. He's actually stated he wants to create another volume.
Oh, so he's actually involved with. Okay.
Yeah, no. Well, he's between that and the MCR, the My Chemical Romance reunion, because he's the lead singer.
Yeah.
So he's been kind of busy when you know.
Gotcha.
Apparently, he also used to work at Cartoon Network. So lots of weird shit there.
All right.
But no, I enjoyed it a lot. They definitely, there's a couple of things I would have tightened up on it, but that's about it.
Right. Okay.
The lodge with 6 is I've been to that lodge. That lodge is totally real. I can tell you right now.
All right. All right. Well, I guess I gotta go. What have I watched? So movie wise, I have. I'm going by this month. I have watched Bad Boys for Life.
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet, but I need to.
Yes.
Fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. It is a great film to watch. I think it's not.
Oh, that reminds me.
It's not. It's not bad. It's just. It's not. It doesn't go Michael Bay stupid bad, but it goes just enough to where you will love the damn film. And I was like, damn it, I was like, at first I was like, I don't know if y'all can do this 3 times in a row. And I was like, damn it, they did it 3 times in a row. I went in there, I was entertained. I had fun watching it. Is it like an Academy Award winning film? Hell no. I mean, no. But if this is like a film that you want to sit down, throw some popcorn in your face, get a good chuckles, you'll like it. I know Zach gonna like it, but I liked it. You know.
I mean, let me know when Martin Lawrence is funny. That's all I need to know.
He is funny.
Oh, wow. Thank you for attacking my childhood.
Yeah. Fuck you. He is funny.
Damn, dude.
He is fucking funny. Fuck you. Okay.
No, it is a specific brand of comedy. I kind of agree. Oh, and I did fuck up. I'm just interjecting too, not necessarily for a discussion, but I forgot that I was going to interject 2 other answers, and that was Bright on Netflix.
Yes.
Very underrated movie.
Undercooked would be a better way of doing it.
It's funny you say that because I have a metaphor for Bright regarding food. But the other answer is the whole Marvel Netflix MCU minus season 1 of fucking Iron Fist. That was not good, but the rest of it was good.
Oh no, season 2 they really picked up on.
Yeah, they fixed it. It was still the weakest, but it doesn't suck anymore.
I don't want to interrupt you, but we got Just Full Ham saying hey. Hey. True story. TPP says true story. 18 years back in the day, before we used to hit the bars, we will always watch Bad Boys 2 before we went out. And then he says, we ride together, we die together. Bad Boys for life.
you know, it's funny when with TPP saying Bad Boys 2, all I can think is Hot Fuzz. You haven't seen Bad Boys 2. I hear that. I hear that from Hot Fuzz.
TPP, do you like Hot Fuzz? I want to know that.
He better, because I love that movie. That's a great.
Love Hot Fuzz.
Okay, I'm going to tell you straight up. Like, obviously, British and American comedy don't always conjoin well. And that's a fact of life. You can get both, but you can't mesh them. They don't always work. Hot Fuzz did that right. And honestly, Hot Fuzz, comedy or otherwise, is one of the top 10 police movies of all time. I don't give a shit. Nobody can fight me on that. I will ignore them. Because like they did all the action, the police stuff, but they also did the comedy, but they also did like filling out tons of paperwork for the property damage at the end of the day. Like they did all of it fucking correctly. What was the metaphor? Oh, so Undercooked, our esteemed Zach said here. So here's the funny thing about using Bright and food, because it's always a food metaphor I use to defend it. So somebody always says, oh, it's just another buddy cop movie, which is right and wrong at the same time. And here's why. You can make 2 sandwiches and they're virtually identical, except this sandwich, same bread, same meat, same vegetables, but it has a different slice of cheese and a different sauce on it, and it's a completely different fucking sandwich. The flavor is completely different, everything. Bright is another buddy cop movie, but they sprinkled in just enough like Warcraft and Lord of the Rings that it's actually still its own independent movie. And I thought that that was actually a really cool fucking trick they pulled with Bright. I love Bright.
Question: how does Shrek exist in that universe?
That I know the line you're talking about.
Yeah. There's no winning this.
Shrek exists in that universe the same way that fucking Joe Rogan exists in that universe.
Also, I want to let you know.
How dare you insult Shrek like that?
How dare you?
See, now I just bumped Shrek up on the argument chain much more. With one sentence, I moved him up.
Also, just for him said the dude that they had play Danny Rand. Was it Danny? Oh, Danny Rand. Oh, Danny Rand. Danny Rand was trashed in the first season, but got more palatable in the second. I agree.
I agree. And he was better in Defenders too. He was much better.
Well, that's the thing. They tried to take it. They either didn't take it seriously or not enough, or made it too serious in the first.
No, I'll actually tell you exactly what they did wrong, because it was actually in a documentary, in a little like a YouTube-ish interview type thing, and they you showed why season 1 was poo. It was just garbage. Because like in the very beginning of the first episode, you see Danny Rand like duck underneath a security guard and roll into the building. That was the ugliest choreography for a martial arts movie I've seen. Like, unless you're talking about like a Turkish movie in the 70s or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
or like a bad Bollywood movie or something like that. But those are charming because we expect them to be campy. There was no excuse for Iron Fist to be bad, but here's why it was bad. So they actually did describe it. Something got behind schedule previously, and they had to hurry Iron Fist up to meet up with the Defenders. All right. So the problem is they rushed the story, they rushed the choreography, they rushed the actors. So it made that season suck. But season 2 and his appearance in Defenders, especially like when he teams up with Luke Cage, that shit was fucking awesome. Him and Luke Cage were outstanding friends. It breaks my heart that they had to put that on hold. I hope Disney Plus either picks it up or Disney uncorks their head and lets Netflix continue the production. Because with the exception of season 1 of Iron Fist, especially The Punisher, that shit was gold. Punisher, I love The Punisher.
Me and Zach are holding like
I'm not. I don't think it'll happen.
I'm still holding.
But it's like season 2 of The Punisher was great.
It was fucking awesome.
Everything with Bernthal's Punisher was fucking great.
I mean, I did like the ending where he just didn't even give him a chance. He just shot him up and yes.
Yeah, and dude, the placement of music at the end of season 2 of Punisher, when they used Alice in Chains' "Here Come the Rooster," both when Billy ends up in the dumpster, and then when Frank has just had it, and Billy's sitting there weeping, begging for forgiveness, and Frank
said,
just
"Will you forgive me?" Like,
yeah. and then Frank just goes cack, and then here comes the rooster. Oh yeah, and I was like, that was like the best ending to a bad guy fucking ever.
Well, that's it. Well, it made me wonder how many people actually know the context of that song.
Not me.
Oh my God, no, TPP. I'm sorry, man. He said, "Thanks, I don't need to watch The Punisher now." Oh, come on.
No, it's
dude, you are way past the spoiler warning, bro. I'm so sorry.
Rooster is actually the name of the lead singer's father who fought in Vietnam.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that's why it works perfectly there.
Okay, yeah, that makes
literally sense. About that.
And then at the end of Daredevil, the last episode, season 2, where him and Frank kind of come to an uneasy agreement that they're going to get along, and he's fighting off the Hand, and the Punisher just magically appears on the rooftop with that fucking rifle, and he just takes out all the fucking ninjas, and he epically holds up the rifle, nods his head cleanly with like that grimacing support, and then at the end of it, he just goes, "See you around, Red," and just leaves. I was like, this is the other reason we need Marvel and Disney to figure some shit out with Netflix, because we need another season or 2 with just Punisher and Daredevil figuring their shit out. That would be amazing.
I want more on what Bullseye could be like.
Yes, I want that too, because he was a great sociopath bad guy.
Yeah, he like
what you think? I'm sorry. I want to keep her out of this.
I'm
Sorry,
eating my Popeyes right now.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Valid.
No, I'm good. You guys, I was just listening to it. I'm eating my Popeyes.
Oh, no. I understand. Yeah.
No, like
Also,
they really could have done Bullseye really wrong, and they ended up pulling it off.
Yeah,
Also,
like. Mhm.
also, let me say this. So TPP says, "Ha ha, hot fuzz." Yeah, anything with them two is brilliant. Shaun of the Dead, Paul. TPP says, "Let's go to the Winchester and wait, wait for this all to blow over." It's by far one of the greatest lines in the movie. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg are awesome. Thanks. And then he said, "Thanks, I don't need to watch The Punisher now." And then he says he started joking the crowd. I'm joking. I won't watch The Punisher. Oh, come on, man. Go watch The Punisher.
Look, if it's not his deal,
Punisher
it's not
was
his
the
deal.
Punisher was. I honestly, and like with the Punisher, I'm glad they rebooted it with Bernthal because I'm gonna tell you all from like a combat veteran's perspective. And I was ex-army, but like I had a lot of Marine buddies. Bernthal nailed that shit. He nailed it. Like when he does like his little bellowing battle cry whenever he's charging an enemies, or the way he no, and the way he ended season 1. I'm not gonna spoil that. That you guys need to watch the clincher for season 1. That just the brutal beatdown was so fucking precise. It was amazing.
So I got a question. How close was John Wick?
I haven't seen John Wick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
None of the movies?
None of them?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys.
You didn't even see one?
Here's the thing. Ergo, more context is coming. I'm just fucking around. I have not yet. You gotta understand, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time, and I play a lot of video games. I just haven't done a lot of cinematic, a lot of movie, anything. If I watch someone kill a dog, I'll kill the actors that played the killers of the dog.
Well,
I don't.
I mean, technically, that's the whole point of the film. He fucked up.
I know. I get it.
What they deserve, yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do before I pick up any more Keanu Reeves,
Bill and Ted.
Yes, because I grew up with Bill and Ted was iconic to me growing up.
You're gonna skip the Matrix. Just skip the Matrix.
No, yeah, the Matrix. I mean, the Matrix was okay, but it just wasn't my flavor.
Yeah.
The first Matrix movie was excellent. The second one was average. The third one was like, it's like when they made more movies out of The Hobbit. Let's just squeeze this bitch for money.
Yeah.
But John Wick, like Keanu Reeves, I'm a big fan of Keanu. I loved him in like Speed, but I want to do Bill and Ted and close the trilogy for myself before I switch over to anything else Keanu. And years ago, when they whispered a Bill and Ted sequel had been greenlit, I was like, not touching Keanu until I finished Bill and Ted trilogy. So that's why.
Okay.
Not even to play like Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's not out yet?
No.
So then I can't.
No, I'm saying I'm saying like what if they had delayed it?
Do you know how many brand new video games I haven't played yet? I wouldn't mind, but I don't have any leanings towards Cyberpunk at this time. So it is what it is.
Also, TPP said, "I'm struggling to watch movies, series based on video games or films. It's just never the same for me."
Well, I know, aren't they making a Dragon's Dogma?
I don't know.
Animated series, I believe.
I don't know.
Honestly, if you want to see another adaptation of The Punisher, John Bernthal, but not on the big screen, Adi Shankar did a rehash of The Punisher called Dirty Laundry.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that.
That is great. And for those of you who might not know, Adi Shankar is also one of the producers of the new Castlevania Netflix series. So that's the same mentality. But yeah, he did that when it was Thomas Jane, but it was Adi Shankar's vision of the Punisher. That shit was I liked the original movie with the first movie with Thomas Jane, but the one with him and Ron Perlman, who was also a Fallout icon. In that YouTube short, that shit was amazing. That was brilliant.
Yeah. Also, TPP said John Wick. Wow, there isn't many films that I would ever wait for. I would wait for the fourth, but this one is definitely one I am. So interesting. I can't wait till the fourth one. But yeah, I did like Dirty Laundry. It was pretty good.
Dirty Laundry was amazing.
Dirty Laundry was amazing. If you have not watched it, I think it's still on YouTube.
It is.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's a fan film technically.
Let me for anyone who might not have seen it, I'll Google it and I'll put it in the link real quick.
Yeah, just go ahead and enjoy it.
John Wick. Honestly, I think you just need to watch the first one to get what it's about.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I personally was not that big a fan of 2 and 3. I think it has,
Don't say that or he'll shoot you.
Yeah,
no, I said it has issues.
I know, I got you.
Don't listen. You better be afraid of Gaga, the man who you send to kill the fucking Pokemon.
I can actually, now that I think about it though, I can answer your question about like when I'm talking about like military and combat being nailed correctly when you asked about John Wick. So I haven't seen the movies, but I did see the documentary videos where Keanu Reeves did the firearms and melee training. Let me tell you all something. I'm not gonna fuck with Keanu Reeves. I'm a fairly capable, even in, I'm 7 years removed from the military and I was a technician, even though I was a combat veteran, but I'm fairly confident in my ability to deal with different groups of aggressive assholes. I'm not fucking with Keanu Reeves. It's not fucking happening.
See, now that I watched John Wick, it makes me, and I haven't seen it yet, I really want to go watch the new Bill and Ted movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there gonna be a scene where he actually has a gun and actually shooting people?
Here's the funny thing about Bill and Ted. Big chunks of the Bill and Ted, the first two, and I think they rehashed it for the third, because if I'm not mistaken, I either saw video or pictures just in passing of where they went back to the same Circle K. That was here in Metropolitan Phoenix. The mall scene was at a mall that's now closed because it's archaic. That mall is like 40, 50 years old now. But the water park scene is in a water park that's still here. And the Circle K is in the city of Mesa or Tempe, I forget which. But yeah, a lot of both of those movies were filmed here in Phoenix.
San Dimas football rocks. Okay, so Zach is like, shut the fuck up about sports.
No, I was actually looking at the soundtrack for the new Bill and Ted.
Oh, I gotta look that up too.
Because they have Lamb of God and Mastodon on there. That's good.
Yeah, that's very Bill and Ted of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, 3 of my favorite pieces of music came from the original Bill and Ted's.
Also,
Slaughter,
they have Weezer doing some 80s,
yes,
which is perfect.
Slaughter, Shout It Out was
didn't Keanu Reeves open for Weezer or no?
Yes.
I thought
yes.
He did,
yeah. When he was with Dogstar.
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's how fucking awesome Keanu Reeves is.
No, well, the first Bill and Ted's had amazing soundtracks, like Shout It Out by Slaughter, God Gave Rock and Roll by Kiss, and then there's a slow like rock ballad song by Robbie Robb called Everything Will Be All Right, when they're like in the future and there's like that slow righteous 80s rock ballad. I love that piece of music. Amazing piece of rock.
Okay.
Somebody's crooning in the background.
I don't know. How about you have Mac explain to you why he thinks that Smells Like Teen Spirit should be in Justice League movie?
Fucking stuff that you said. You're gonna keep this joke going.
I am not. It's not a joke. You're
gonna keep this subject fucking thing for.
I am, because it just goes to show how little you understood about that song.
Hold on. Here we go. Imagine Keanu Reeves has a massive pew pew as well. There's nothing he can't do. Oh yeah, true.
But TPP, he doesn't have a total pew pew like you.
Ooh.
See.
The first.
Oh shit.
She finished with her Popeye.
No, I'm still eating it.
Okay.
I just had to stop to like put my 2 cents in. But the first John Wick, like from a story standpoint, I loved. The third one, from a filmography, just like the extended one shot, we're gonna do this whole choreographic fight, was just amazing. Yeah. I didn't really care for the plot in the third one, but just like from a technical standpoint, it was fantastic.
Right. Yeah, the videos I've seen of it, I've seen of like Keanu's training, that dude is badass. I swear to God, Keanu.
I like how they do the shots. I mean, because it goes really smooth. Like it goes and then like pow pow. It's like really whoever. and you can tell the person who directed it is a stunt, because the director, I want to say he is a stunt performer. Am I right? Am I correct for saying that?
Coordinator.
Stunt coordinator. So you could tell he knows how to shoot.
Oh yeah, I didn't know this. He actually doubled for Brandon Lee after he died in The Crow.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
That's why he knows how to do his shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, if anyone's gonna stress gun safety on set,
We haven't talked about that.
I wasn't going that direction, but that's also valid.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. If Brandon Lee was still alive, he'd be like me and Scott talked about this on our show. If Brandon Lee was still alive, he'd be in everything. These days.
maybe.
We would see a lot of them in movies. But everybody got quiet since I talked about that.
I'm saying I don't know. I can't really.
Yeah. All right. So now that we got that done, people, let's go ahead. I'm gonna read what TPP said. Nah, I haven't either. Okay, we're gonna go next. So guys, Zach I guess is my segment.
Yeah.
Here we go, people. Woohoo! All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's time for Max Corn Retro Game Corner. Woo!
All right. This is a topic I'm good with.
All right. So Max Retro Game Corner, it could basically be anything from gaming to anything.
Well, except for, if it was new, otherwise the word retro would not apply.
Right, true. So guys, I had a subject in the past episode where I talked about a kryptonite bullet entering Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's just say I am not done with that, people. Look, I have watched. So I'll bring up this topic right now. So everybody thought it was a crazy subject, and I know you're watching, Ryan. Fuck you, Ryan. I know you're watching, and I want to tell you you're fucking wrong, because I watched the Suicide Squad trailer. Bloodsport. Yeah, I looked him up. You know what he was in trouble for? Literally shooting Superman with a fucking kryptonite bullet. Boom! That is this! The man can be shot with a kryptonite bullet.
He can, but it doesn't kill him.
Look, I'm going to attempt it.
I'm just saying,
I am going to shoot.
What does this fucking have to do with video games and the retro?
Okay, well, let's put it like this. I could shoot Superman 64 with a kryptonite bullet.
Or you could not buy Superman 64.
True.
These are options.
That's an option. But would you want to destroy it so that way the rest of the world is not going to watch it no more?
No.
Nobody want to play that shit.
They do, though.
No.
I want them to do it at Good Games Done Quick.
You son of a bitch.
I want to see a speed run.
You son of a bitch. I would choke you, son of a bitch. It should be done.
You want to see it now, don't you? Though,
no, I don't. No, I don't. If you say,
hey, actually, if you learn more about the story of that game, honestly, the developer was completely screwed over.
Yeah, I understand. And
it's not the developer's fault. It is.
Yeah, I don't blame the developer. I'm not blaming the developer, but the developer also made Hercules. Have you played that shit?
No.
It's bad.
Look, I'm saying they did the best they could. They didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Okay, TPP say, retro corner. Who would like to see a robot of the Game Masters? A reboot of the Game Masters.
What?
Who would like to see a reboot of the Game Masters?
I'd like to know what that is first.
Yeah,
I think I remember the Game Masters.
We gotta look that up. Why are you looking that up? Nick Arcade, anybody remembers that?
Yes. It was mediocre.
Yeah, it
No, but there was actually a lot of shows in Britain that were video game based that were actually quite good, believe it or not.
Yeah. I remember there was a show. I remember the '90s. I just miss the days where you could just do anything these days.
Okay, no, that show was not what I remember. I'm looking at pictures of it. It wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, for me, the Game Masters isn't coming up. It's some like I don't know if anyone can see my screen, but I got this like
you got Anonymous and
Oh, so you got it backwards. Your S is in the wrong position. It's the Games Master.
Oh, that would probably help a lot.
Okay, Game Master, the Games Master, and when the Games Mastered Golden Joystick. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't the one I was thinking of. So there used to be this old Nintendo-based TV show. God, I forgot what it was called. But the kid, he had a Nintendo Light Zapper was his weapon, and it would take place in different old school 8 and 16-bit Nintendo universe. Captain N. That's it. Yep. And the Mother Brain was the nemesis most of the time.
Oh yeah, no, that show was horrible, but amazing, especially with Simon Belmont there. That Simon Belmont is hilarious.
It was amazing because it was campy. It was exactly
we would
why
never
it was
have
amazing.
gotten Link's Adventures. Okay, come on now, we would never got that.
By the way, for those of you who like the old school 80s Nintendo cartoons, all of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show is on Netflix.
Hey.
Yeah, but they removed the majority of the music.
Mario tells,
the Milli Vanilli episode now has no Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, they had to take out some of the music.
Which is no, I'm just saying it's great because they still have all the reactions and it's Milli Vanilli, and knowing the history of Milli Vanilli, the idea that they go there and do nothing is perfect.
Look. I'm gonna tell you something. Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Mario.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. But Mario tells Luigi's "fuck you."
What?
He does.
Huh?
He says he tells Luigi, "Fuck you, Luigi." Yeah.
Must have been behind the scenes.
No, it was a live show. He said, "Fuck you, Luigi."
Like I don't know. Captain Lou said a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, Captain Lou, rest in peace though, Captain Lou.
Yeah, Captain Lou said like he was just like a factory of weird shit to say.
For those of you who don't know, Mario was played by a famous pro wrestler named Captain Lou Albano. He was known for having like his beard and hair tied up in like rubber bands and stuff.
And also having a pin through his cheek with a rubber band.
That dude was something else.
Oh, and he also collaborated with Cyndi Lauper a lot.
Yes, which is why she had a guest role on the show.
Mm-hmm. Such a weird.
Wasn't
it the Joker in the original Batman? Did he paint over his beard? Was it mustache? He wouldn't let Garrett go with the mustache. He painted over it.
Oh, you're talking about Cesar Romano.
Cesar Romano, yeah.
Yeah, no, he
painted over the.
Yeah, no, you just never noticed.
Yeah. I never noticed. I was like, did he just paint over the mustache? She's like, yep. It's like, oh, that's fun. Also, look. Also, I've been watching Scott Woos, and I've been wondering. Luigi says "fuck," right?
Does he?
Mario Golf. Does he say "fuck" in Mario Golf?
Like, I don't really care.
I don't know. I haven't played Mario Golf, and I never will.
I mean, he does say "fuck." I want to make sure people. Does Luigi say? Does Luigi?
I mean, you want an interesting question? Does Luigi fuck? Now that'd be an interesting question.
You know what?
For the record.
No. Here we
For
go.
the record.
We're going. Yeah.
No, for the record, Luigi has a mansion. There's a whole game based on this, right?
Yeah. But
if he's got a mansion and he's not getting any, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you really think there's nothing wrong with Luigi?
Al, you can tell us to stop. If you're willing to let us go this way.
Nah. I was gonna say Luigi with his mansion is getting all the bitches.
See, she knows what's up.
I believe that Luigi has a bigger dick than Mario. I'm just saying. Yeah.
But like, why?
That's a good question. He's taller and he got bigger feet. So I mean, there we go.
Okay,
there's
that's
there's no correlation
That's-
between dick size and feet and hand size. So you can't use that as an excuse.
I mean, the whole time.
I mean, if you would have said that Mario was compensating for something, being like the star of the fucking,
well, I mean,
you know,
well, Mario is an asshole.
Well, you
Yeah.
see, the thing is, you thought it was a vacuum, but
I mean, TPP says no, TPP. Yes, she does have Peach. Yes, that's right. Mario has Peach, but is Mario fucking her?
no, Bowser has Peach. Let's be honest.
Mario has been searching for this bitch
okay.
games.
For those of you who don't
Days.
know, there is a YouTube
shit.
series called Mad Mario. And he shows up more than once and loses his mind accusing Princess Peach of fucking around with the giant turtle. Because she just manages to keep getting kidnapped by the same dude the same way every fucking time.
Yeah.
Mad Mario is quite funny. But let me put it to you this way: if we're gonna compare the houses,
No.
we were talking about earlier.
TPP says no. Luigi fucks Peach, not Mario.
I mean, that's the kind of drama the world runs on. But
yeah.
here's the thing: like, as per my favorite Super Mario game, which was Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo.
Right.
Well, here's my question.
Here's the thing:
about
Mario,
it.
Luigi has a mansion, right?
Right.
You know what Mario's house looks like in Super Mario RPG?
What?
It's a hut.
Wow.
Just want to point out, it's a hut.
Super Mario Land 2, he has a castle.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, his Peach probably got it for him just because he kept fucking saving her from her fucking escort.
I know. I'm just saying, like, and because that's actually the first game with Wario, because Wario takes over his castle.
Peach isn't getting snapped. She wants to go with that dude.
Yeah, Peach wants that giant lizard for giant lizard
He
reasons.
wants that giant. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Peach is a scaly. We're all agreed.
I mean, how does he have? I need. Listen, Nintendo. I need answers. How does Bowser has these things?
Now, here's my question. I'm gonna say Luigi doesn't fuck because he's in getting cucked by Waluigi. That's my theory.
That's probably.
No, you're wrong. That's unfair.
I mean, because Waluigi and Daisy, I'm just saying, I think he's into that, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, I think that's it, though.
We know one person who do fucks, and that's Wario. Wario fucks.
Yeah,
that's because he's grimy and he's got money.
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, he has a prostitute probably in there like, hey,
Hey, baby,
Yeah.
see a dead body?
Wario, I'm gonna tell you how he gets him. Wario gets him with serial killer documentaries. He strikes me as that type. He invites him over to watch serial killer documentaries. Wario probably does Netflix and chill and like some substance abuse, and that's how he gets him.
Netflix and chill, stuff just being raw garlic, you know.
Like, who you want to see it?
Well, yeah, that's probably what I would imagine that's how Wario.
That's the thing, like the fact that there isn't a new Wario like land game saddens me because he was always more interesting to me. He was insane.
Look,
honestly, like I never played any of the story games with Wario, but I'm gonna tell you what I beat the dog shit out of on the Nintendo DS was WarioWare, the original one. I beat the tar out of that game.
Okay, in the Wario Land series, basically the first game is mostly non-linear, and you're basically just stealing gold because you can. Like, that's the thing. It's like he's not a hero by any stretch of the imagination. They don't pretend he is, which is what I like, you know.
Here we go. PPP says Peach is just a cover up for Mario Luigi's essential. They are only fucking. They're only each other. Laugh out loud.
I don't think Luigi would be down to be fucking Mario. I think he's a little too upset with that situation.
I think he's fucking blue. Yeah. I mean, I said it.
Like, I mean, if somebody told me Waluigi and Wario were fucking, I'd probably believe it.
Yeah, but you know those two will do anything grimy to get their rocks off.
Exactly. It's like, no, I believe that.
I also look. I also believe, I don't know if it's canon or not. I also believe that here. Oh my.
Yeah, your
think my internet
bandwidth
going
just
off.
fucking decided to die.
Yep, you're wobbling, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
he's complete.
I
You're
think that-
completely frozen to me.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Did
What
we
the
lose
hell?
him? Are we gonna
And
die?
I'll fix. No, it's all right. I'm on this end. But it's okay. Can y'all hear me now?
You're still frozen for me.
Yeah, I've got a low frame rate from you, and your audio is still kind of choppy.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty fucked right now.
All right. What about now?
Nope.
No change.
You're moving slightly. Nope. You're frozen.
Yep, I'm
Yep.
seeing like
What the hell?
And now
fuck.
90% logo.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
We could hear you, but you're still frozen for me.
Yeah, no, you've
that was just a
completely-
blurb of voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've stalled out.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Bye.
Can you?
Now I'm looking. It says Princess Daisy is Luigi's significant other. I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. That's a lie.
Is whose significant other?
Luigi's.
No.
Hey, did you hear the Waluigi battle rap? It's actually really fucking good.
Who did it?
I don't know the guy, but it's him versus the entire cast of Smash for not letting him in. It's great.
Oh, I remember this controversy. So there's a nerd bar around the corner from me called Bonus Round, which is an outstanding institution, and they do Smash Brothers tournaments, the one on the Switch.
Yeah.
And after that, and I left, people started tagging me in posts for going, and they were talking about like the controversy of not having Waluigi in Smash Bros. And I was like, this is a controversy. Like, who gives a fuck? I get it, like if you're a hardcore follower of the game, but it's like, yeah, I'm not following along with these conversations. Y'all can go somewhere the hell else.
No, I don't even like Smash, honestly. It's not really my thing. It's actually just a really good song.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Is that better?
No, and I put a link
Yes.
to it in the
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it seems like you're back.
I just restarted the thing. All right, what I was saying was, and I repeat, I really have a theory that that they're all. My theory is, look, they're all having. I literally do believe that Peach is literally fucking Bouncer.
Nobody. Is there anyone who doesn't believe that?
No.
Anybody in the chat don't believe? I want to know: is Luigi? Do you think that? I want to know who you think.
Wait, did you even say is Luigi fucking Bowser? Because that's a totally different
Who's
conversation.
fucking who in the Mushroom Kingdom?
That sounds like that's going to warp into some other adjusted fan fiction, like how 50 Shades of Grey was. No, because like 50 Shades of Grey was
Okay.
a Twilight fan
All right,
fiction. Now
yeah,
we're about
no.
to go off on some other tangent where Bowser and Luigi are
Question:
getting
how
busy.
does Rosalina fit into all of this?
You know what, Rosalina? I think she's fucking no stars.
Okay.
See, that makes sense. Yeah.
No.
Makes fucking sense. Yes. Yes.
All right, we've
Uh.
discussed your retro.
TPP says Peach is fucking everyone.
I believe that.
Yeah, that is true.
that's probably how she pays for that castle.
Yeah. She makes cake. We know what cake is, damn it.
Yeah, we know.
Hold on.
I don't know. Twitter has confused me on what cake can possibly be anymore.
No.
Well, that's Twitter's job.
Circle of Wolves is saying Luigi bangs Yoshi, the least threatening thing in the Mario world.
The least threatening.
I don't know.
I mean,
Okay, from a perspective of who's crawling around in bed with who, Yoshi has that tongue.
also like threatening. I'm sorry. Are we gonna ignore his vor/egg fetish here? Or
I know, right? Yeah.
are we just letting that go? Like that's the thing. Yoshi is living vor, people.
I mean,
Hey, I just want to, because I fucked up a lot of people with this, but there is a thing called an ovipositor. Look it up.
That sounds familiar. I'm gonna look it up. That sounds
Yeah, that's wow. She went.
how many
there.
Okay, so Circle of Wolves said, how many Yoshis do they kill, and yet the Yoshis don't care?
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, I know what that is.
I think it's. I mean, if I had to count, it's probably, now I'm not gonna lie, I probably killed Yoshi around 150 times. That made me a bad person, guys.
Like on purpose?
No, well,
Yes.
hold on, wait a minute.
Did you abandon him at the goal on purpose?
No. 50 of those times I did it on purpose.
Okay, that's what I sit and say in math. It's simple. There's no excuses there.
Look, I needed to make the other damn goal, Zach. Do it makes me a monster? Yeah.
Maybe.
But I needed to go to the other goal. TPP says, you know what really happens at the end of all of Mario's keys in the bowl, and they all just go off swinging.
Oh, I was gonna say, as soon as you said keys in a bowl, I was like, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Does anyone else remember the key party scene from The Grinch? And then you think about that for 12 seconds. You're like, I wish I didn't think about that for 12 seconds.
Yeah. Funny how so many movies now that are supposed to be.
PPP is going all.
Nobody. Yeah, but how many people now know what a key party is?
Well, that's what I mean though. Like we start out watching these movies as kids, and we're like, "Oh, this was a great movie in my childhood," and then you go back and you watch it, and you're like, "Whoa, there's like 92 dick jokes in this movie. What the fuck is this?" Like Shrek. Shrek's a big one.
They do a lot of that in the Disney movies.
Yes.
Go back and like watch the Disney movies. You're like, yeah, they have adult jokes in here for all the parents.
Yeah, those people were filthy. Like these people were bad.
All right. Well, we're so I'm gonna end it right here. Yeah.
Was 92 dick jokes the end of it? Was that what it was?
Yeah. Well, it's not that. We got to go to a bracket, and okay. also I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, to end my subject, yes, there is sucking and fucking in probably the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm just saying.
You don't call it the Mushroom Kingdom for no reason.
Oh shit! TPP, come on! Did anyone catch the anal logo in Avengers? Okay, yeah, maybe no.
Hell.
All right, Zach, let's go to yours.
I gotta drink again. I'm just gonna.
All right, Zach, you're next. Woo!
Ooh. What Zach dug up? Oh, I like that intro. That's cool.
All right. So honestly, this is just basically what I've been listening to is Professor Elemental and a lot of it.
Oh, great.
He is a chap hop artist.
None of those words made sense.
I don't know any. I'm completely unfamiliar with that. Chap hop? Is that wait? Okay. Can I ask?
Yeah. Okay. I want to see if you can figure it out.
Okay, so you said chap hop. So is this like say where hick hop is where hillbillies attempt to rap? Is chap hop where British people think they're hip?
No.
Okay. Then I fucked it up.
No, he is,
I'm sorry, TPP. That was not aimed at you, bro.
No,
you know I love you, man.
He is basically a insane doctor steampunk character who raps. And I love him. He's insane. He has just a very good. He's competent musician, but like I just love the concepts he comes up with. Like having to find his eighth butler through time and space is an entire concept album.
That sounds like it should pair up with Doctor Who.
There's a lot of references. There is so many references to Doctor Who. There's an in at the end of time, for fuck's sake. He knows what he's talking about. Okay. But No, honestly, it's just a lot of fun, just because sometimes you just don't really want to listen to hip hop that's all that serious.
TPP says hip hop and steampunk.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So, well, when you said chap hop, I'm like, what the fuck does chap? I'm not like huge into steampunk, so I tried to go with the general meaning of what I knew for chaps. And for me, chap is one of three things. It's either the beginning of chapstick, it's pants that show your ass, or it's fucking the word like British people use, like,
Yep.
That chap.
Well,
so
and
when you
actually,
said chap hop, I was like, what is, I didn't know that was steampunk related.
He
Okay.
actually had a chap hop beef with another artist called Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer.
Also,
That
Zach,
was great.
Zach, we have a question. Why the TPP is asking why the fuck is he dressed like the Ranger from Jumanji?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that myself. Like,
Because he's an explorer.
Of what?
Of everything. The Golden Frog, drugs, everything.
I'm just gonna.
Well,
like-
wait, okay. When you said drugs, you didn't have to say the golden frog before. If you had said drugs, we could have assumed he found a golden frog
Well,
somewhere.
time out. So what? I don't want to know about this golden frog.
The more we talk about this, the more questions I have.
Well, the golden frog is found after he takes the drugs.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the point.
Technically, yes, but technically no at the same time.
Well, yes, but actually, no. Like, is that what that was?
Yes, it's the way you
The
work.
frog is the drug, damn it.
The
I
frog-
knew it.
No, there's a song, "The Quest for the Golden Frog."
I'm
Is
drinking
there-
again.
I got a question. Is Dana Gould involved in this, please?
No,
Damn it.
but he was in an episode of Phineas and Ferb.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
but no, it's just absolutely ridiculous shit. And honestly, I need that in my life. I need a guy to go up there and rap
Yes.
about how Mr. Hyde's fucking elixir is actually a street drug now and it's addictive. I love that shit. That's all I need.
That's actually okay. That I like that idea. That's kind of funny.
But like, well, that's the thing. He has a lot of weird. That's the thing. He has a lot of weird ideas, and it doesn't.
Like golden frogs.
No, honestly, that's kind of a normal one comparatively.
Could someone explain what a golden frog is? I feel like I'm a little.
I think it's drugs.
Oh, yeah, it just sounds like you'll find one if you take drugs. I don't think it's an
Yeah,
explanation
like
so much as that. So much as that journey you'll go down when you drink too much Drano.
Oh my god, the golden frog.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's literally
he does have a great diss track called "Fighting Trousers," which is great.
Okay.
Fighting. Oh man.
Well, yeah, he needs his monkey butler to give him his fighting trousers.
Okay, wait. Monkey Butler. You're not stopping there. Monkey Butler. What the fuck?
His name is Jeffrey, and he is a monkey butler.
Oh my god.
Okay. He has
The
an
longer
entire
we talk about this, the more I understand why there's a random golden frog in drugs.
TPP said, I would love to hear
the
this guy's
entire-
theory.
Like he has his album about getting his monkey butler is called Ape Quest.
That sounds like a rebooted Sierra game from the 90s.
It does. Does that sound like a bad thing to you?
No, I want to play
No,
Ape
no.
Quest. I'd be all over King's Quest, Police Quest, Space Quest, Dragon Quest. I'm all about Ape Quest. Let's do it.
Dr. Doodles wrote music. So okay.
That's kind of what that sounds like.
Yeah. All right, Zach, that's all?
Yeah, basically, I'd highly recommend it. If you just want some weird, goofy, funny songs and some guy who truly does not give a fuck about what you think about him, like he's
awesome.
hyper nerdy and he does not care.
Seems like an awesome guy.
He does.
Don't give a fuck about what people think.
Yep.
And I'm good with that idea. That's me.
Too.
No.
Yeah. I don't give a
Also,
fuck.
honestly, I'm a huge fan of any kind of thing that I'm just like, I'm a huge steampunk like steampunk Mark, to be honest, on a lot of shit. And honestly, I like the way he does it because he intentionally doesn't make sense. He doesn't try and rationalize any of it.
You know who he reminds me of? Like, as you've described him, not making a joke for once, but tying it into other nerd lore. The guy that Weird Al Yankovic got his start with, like everything you've told me, he kind of reminds me of
Dr. Demento.
He sounds like Dr. Demento to me.
Him and Dr. Demento
Like,
were great friends.
That same vein.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. No, him and Demento, like if Demento was still alive, he probably would have been on the radio show.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to Demento in high school.
Yeah, Demento's the shit.
Yeah,
Demento's old school stuff was amazing.
All right.
Like if you like that kind of stuff, you'd like him. He's that kind of guy.
Okay, Golden Frogs. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, that's it. That.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, as we do, we got to talk about what's coming next before we get to our main subject. The main subject.
Okay.
We got to talk about what's coming up next on the game fixtures. So, tomorrow we should have GF15. So make sure you go watch that. Let's see. Next Monday, not Monday coming up. The following Monday on Labor Day, we will have another episode of Gamer Grudge. So make sure you go watch that. The following Monday, the next Monday, we will have Pokemon Grudge.
Ooh.
Yeah. So and then the following Monday after that, another Gamer Grudge will air. And then we'll take a break. And then that's all for September right now. I got for September at this moment. But that's what I got so far. So
yeah. A new episode of Killer Cuts and Sick Tapes should be released. Either not this coming week, but the week after.
All right, cool. And also, the Better Show, dope albums. TPP says fuck Pokemon. Okay, cool.
We discussed that during Gamer Grudge.
I have feelings.
Oh boy,
nobody
wins feelings.
That was some total pew pew right there.
Nobody wins that. Okay, well, we understand. All right, but yeah, that's all, people. And Killer Cuts and Sit Tapes will have dope albums. The Better Show, it'll be coming out. The Better Show.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Kind of inhaled my water.
Oh, it sounded like a sneeze to me. That's okay.
All right, so Zach. All right, guys, we are now about to do the brackets.
All right.
All right. So bracket. Here we go. If you don't know what's going on, here is the bracket. The Red Eye of Death.
Yeah, we're not doing as full as we could, just because I did not feel like it.
I understand, man. All right. So who the hell are these guys?
Sorry. Properties.
This is so.
All right, so I need to pick the worst mascots, and what I decided to do was go whole hog instead of like, except Bubsy, because Max is gonna pick Bubsy otherwise.
Oh yeah, you're damn right. Bubsy is the worst mascot. He
isn't comparatively, and we're gonna discuss that. But I found some truly awful video game mascots, to the point where I'm going to have to explain who they are.
Yes, you are.
I don't recognize any of them. I've been gaming since the 80s. I don't recognize shit.
Is that the guy from Jetpack Hero?
Yes. Yes.
I have issues with you putting him in this list.
Oh, here it goes.
As the worst? Or
yes.
Him being a video game master?
No, as him being the worst.
Okay, I want to say specifically, this is not a judgment of the games.
Okay.
This is a judgment of the character.
Then I'm okay with that.
All right, so what row you want to start off with first, Zach?
I divided it from most furry to least furry. So
that's a hell of a
the
sort.
top 3 versus the bottom 3.
All right, let's start with the top. Who you got?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say these words. You're not gonna know who I'm talking about, but I'm gonna say them anyway. ASCII's Artie Lightfoot.
Who the?
Oh, I forgot about Artie Lightfoot.
Okay.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I feel like you pulled that out of your ass.
No, he's legitimately.
You're so full of shit.
It's legit. Wait, I gotta, me and homeboy here just showed our fucking
shit right now.
yo.
My nerd dick just hit the ground and it shut.
Yeah, you and me both, brother, man. I was like, when you said Early Lightfoot, I was like, why for whoa.
You are so full of shit.
Okay, ASCII Titus Corporation, basically a single instance Super Nintendo game. What he is, honestly, even on the wiki, it says creature resembling a cat. So that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. So that's what he's supposed to be. Which one we're talking about? The second one?
We're talking about the first one.
Oh yeah,
like,
okay.
The pink one.
Yes, the pinkish looking one.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to use part of the box art.
So we're on the bottom. Okay, the pink.
We're on the
one.
top. No.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You're looking. Okay, you see where red is.
I see red. Yeah,
right
yeah.
below there.
Okay.
Next to him is Blinks the Time Sweeper.
Who the fuck?
See, you're bringing up all these that I fucking wiped out of memory on purpose because they were so shitty.
We're following like.
Look, when I said worst, I meant worst.
You know, I agree with you on this one.
You pulled these out of the deepest part of your crack ass.
Yes.
Well, you're not
Owl.
Owl. You're not wrong, but when you say deepest crack ass, what you meant was Wander and Zach.
Watch these
What you? Let me translate that to different language for y'all. What Owl did was said these two old assholes brought up some ancient shit that nobody knows about anymore.
Hey, Blinks is an
original Xbox, so not that old. Well, by modern gamer terms, that's still fairly old.
Still like ancient.
Gamers, ancient history is 10 years. Like after that, it's archaic.
Right there.
Yeah, Blinks was designed by people from Sonic Team, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And one of the few to actually get multiple games on this list.
Is he a mouse?
Yeah, it's kind of hard
He's a cat.
to distinguish what he is on.
Oh,
Very
I
grainy.
see the cat. I see the cat. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start putting the names in the chat so you can.
Let me put it to you this way: when you say Blinks, this is how you can tell I'm dating myself as one of the old people in the room. Okay, I remember selling Blinks because I worked at. Okay, for some of you who are still in the U.S. might barely remember this company. They're in Europe and like Australia, etc. Still, I worked at EB Games before GameStop soaked them up during the Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube generation, and I remember Blinks quite well now because you had to make me dredge it to back the fuck up.
and you're like,
also, TPP says, "Where is the Fox?" The game from the game company from the Game Boy Color.
Okay, I thought about that. Artie Lightfoot developed by the same people and actually worse.
Again.
Oh.
Or Zoom Chat, one or the other, but I just lost a bunch of data.
All right. And on all the way at the end, Awesome Possum.
Oh, I heard about that.
An environmental advocate hero. There was recently a gaming historian on him, and it was interesting. But his only game was called Awesome Possum Kicks Dr. Machino's Butt, and he would not shut the fuck up for any reason in the game.
Okay, all right. So how do we? So we pick which ones we want to get rid of?
Which one is the worst of those three right there?
Awesome Possum seems like he fucking sucks, and it seems like, and my argument here. Those two seem harmless. Awesome Possum seemed like a character that just fucks butts and is a. There's nothing wrong.
I'm drinking again. Man.
Look, you need to stop using Mac as an excuse for your alcoholism and just embrace the alcoholism.
Okay, well, if we're using a technicality for me to not excuse things, I'm not an alcoholic because for those of you who don't know, alcoholism is a failure to quit. I have no such aspiration.
Alcoholism is a drug, according to Randy. So come on, it's a drug. It's not a drug. It is a disease. Damn it, it's a disease. Oh crap. Look, Austin Possum seems like an asshole, and I mean, he just looked like a fucking snarky piece of shit, and I don't like his face, his stupid face. I just want to punch it. Fuck him. So Austin Possum gets my vote.
Sad sack.
Jesus, Mac.
This is GF1, damn it.
I got it. I'm gonna have to go with Blinks because
What the hell?
Because
fuck the entire time I worked in electronics retail, and that reminds me of that.
hey, question: did you actually sell a copy?
Let me explain how bad electronics retail fucked me up as a young adult. Okay. 3 times, and this was right after 9/11 happened. So just those of y'all who know, I enlisted in the Army in 2004, and 3 times I worked at EB Games right up until I enlisted. That was like the handoff that week. 3 times while I was working electronics retail, I went, you know what? I'd rather be in the Middle East getting shot at and bombed than doing this stupid shit.
And then you did.
I don't regret that decision now. If they approached me and said, Mac, you got 2 options. You can either go back into the military and go back into active hot zones or sell electronics. I'd be like, let me lose some weight, get my uniform. Oh, fuck. No, fuck that shit. Never again. Electronics retail was horrible.
All right, so I guess
Blinks, because Blinks reminds me of what made me make that fucking decision.
Also, I want to see what TPP says. TPP says, just looking at the first character, he looks like a real shit Pokemon that that if you caught it, you put him down. He has to be the worst.
Dude, you know if TPP labels anything as a Pokemon, it's on the bottom of his shit.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck, really? Okay, I want to hear what Owl got to say. Owl?
Yeah, I was gonna go. I'm with TPP. This first character, you told me it was a cat. I don't fuck like.
I don't know if that's true. I said it's labeled as cat-like creature.
It is not cat-like.
That one like a rat.
Tail.
Maybe a monkey. I would put him in that category. Like he looks like a Curious George from like the Mandela effect. Like if we all had the Mandela effect,
here's a description. He looks like a dollar store Curious George.
There you go.
You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm changing my answer to the first one because he looked like a fake ass Mario wannabe. So yeah, I'm picking him.
Okay.
Like it looks like a Chinese knockoff picked it up and was like, we're gonna change it slightly so it's not copyright, but we're gonna still sell it.
Oh, so which?
He looks like Fievel, but poor.
Oh, that's fucked up. You know why that's fucked up, Mac? Because A, that's my childhood. How dare you?
but you're like, B, I love that movie. I'm just saying.
No, but like, I gotta put this in perspective because you said he looks like Fievel but poor. Fievel was already poor. What the fuck are you doing to Fievel?
He's even more poor, damn it.
How dare you? No, I'm okay. He does look like a much shittier version. He looks like someone I'll tell you what he looks like. Although I'm sticking to my vote. But he looks like somebody on a horrible drug trip that might have seen Golden Frogs, tried to combine Mario and Fievel, and failed at it.
I think I was gonna go with Lightfoot as well, and I think we're looking at the first Sonic OC brought to life.
He looks like I'm going ahead. He looks like Sonic and Mario's failed child.
Yeah, it's bad. So you can see why Titus the Fox is too good for him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, TPP said he looks like he rapped. He looks like he robbed Mario's costume. You'd win that Teddy. You win that Teddy at the fair.
And then trying to pass it off as Mario.
So, all right. On to the next round.
This is fun.
Now, so because no one is gonna know what most of these are, and the fact that I'm probably gonna embarrass Sad Sack here about being an old gamer at one of them.
When you and me might be together on that one, brother. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Oh, I know.
Right.
That's
Bless you.
What was that? That's Cliff. Was it? Is it was it? Never mind.
Just name them off.
Yeah. All right.
Just go.
First one is Barry from Half Brick, as Owl pointed out, from a mobile company. The Jetpack mobile company.
I don't recognize it at all.
Yep. You would see him if you were on the App Store, and you'd see him a lot.
Yeah, I have like a total of probably 3 regularly played mobile games in my entire adult life. Although adult is a tentative term.
They had it on the PlayStation 3, and it was like you can download it as a free game, and it was one of those free games, and then our PlayStation 3 crashed and we lost it as a free game. That's how I know him.
Can I say that the company has probably one of the worst names I've ever heard? Half Brick.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
Half Brick is a bad thing for anybody, because bricking a console is a thing. Do not imply that your software will half
brick.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Same company that put out Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
All right.
Sequels.
I could not play that game.
And Fruit Ninja. This is the mascot of the Fruit Ninja people.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I never played Fruit Ninja either. So.
All right.
Okay. And the last one, Pitfall Harry.
Well, the next 2 over. Okay. The anime one is Super Sonico from Nitro Plus. She is the protagonist / character you take care of in a visual novel series, and she is a model, and I put her on here specifically because if you look her up, you will find enough creepy statues and merchandise to fill like
Ooh.
several stories, and she's not even that interesting. Like,
okay.
It's like,
all right. So
I am curious if I'm surprised no one can figure out who the other guy is.
Is that Pitfall Harry?
Yes, it is.
I knew it.
Activision Pitfall Harry.
Pitfall Harry.
Yes.
From the game Pitfall, yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say I thought that looked like Pitfall. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was Pitfall Harry. Look. So Harry, it looks like a fake ass Tony Stark. I don't even want to put him in Tony Stark. He's Tony Stank.
Barry.
Huh?
Barry.
Barry.
Yeah, Barry looked like a fake ass Tony Stank.
Barry's the one with the jetpack. Harry's the one that is pre-8-bit.
Yeah. So Pitfall Harry, fucking awesome. And a model.
I don't know. Have you played Super Pitfall?
Fuck that game.
Oh, we know where Mac is.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to put him in that vein of Super Pitfall because I don't know. I mean, I reviewed that game and I'm still wondering what the fuck is going on. But it's not that Pitfall here because it's not the same guy. I think that's another.
No. It is the same guy. It's not the same guy until the one after it on the Super Nintendo. That one is the son of Pitfall Harry.
Zach, I don't want to think that NES is this guy. So
it is.
Zach, shut up. I don't want to. Okay.
Look,
so-
hey, just remember it's Activision and it's okay to hate him. It's really simple.
So look, just reminding me of the whole shit that I had to do in Pitfall, and the fact that I literally had to go back and play that motherfucker again just to beat it, and the fact that all the fucking traps that I had to do when I reviewed that fucking game. Yeah, Pitfall here. Fuck him.
Also, there's apparently a Pitfall Android game that is basically literally Temple Run. So, yeah.
I'm also gonna go with Pitfall Hero as a terrible video game mascot, because you could do a lot with pixel art, and looking at this guy,
it is Atari.
Hold on. PPV says the female anime character looks like a female Jigglypuff.
This is true.
She looks bad. True.
I mean, I can't go with Barry because like I put hours into Jetpack Hero, like hours. And I mean, it's a generic anime character. Like I feel like I see her if I just Googled anime girl. So
and that's why she's on here though at the same time. Remember that.
Yeah, that's I'm kind of, and I mean that was the other thing is I was kind of stuck between her and Jetpack, or not Jetpack, Fall, the pixel art guy. Like,
okay, so Eternal, Lonely, Wanderer,
generic anime girl for a simple reason, really. I'm tired of seeing anime come across my fucking. Here's my thing, and here's the thing, folks. So when I worked at EB Games, story time. When I worked at EB Games, I got bombarded by anime fans, nonstop, to the point where it's like that liquor you smell, where if you had a horrible incident with it, you'd vomit. That's kind of me with anime. Like if other people want to do it, that's fine, but for 2 years of my life, I was just bugged by anime fans nonstop. So I'm going to be honest with you. As soon as I saw anything that looked like anime, my vote was already sold. And then you told me about the fact that you have to take care of her and she's kind of a vapid, hollow-headed bitch. Yeah, fuck her. Get rid of her.
Damn. Okay. So TPP, yes. I love
that. See, me and TPP are either roasting each other because we're opposites, or we're like, fuck yeah, that's it. When it's usually one or the other.
Zach, you're the deciding vote. I know who you're going with, probably.
Do you?
That sounded like Thor's face in the "Is he really?" meme. Like that's it. Do you really?
Like I'm gonna be honest. Throughout my research, I really grew to hate Supersonic Out a lot, mostly due to the large amount of creepy fan art. creepy. Like,
oh, is that the anime chick one? Dude, anything.
Look, no. I am an anime manga enthusiast. This is another level.
No, I was actually kind of basically going to agree with that. So that's the other reason. Like some of my homies that are anime fans, I've had to like send them a Facebook message and be like, dude, you just posted a picture of what looks like a 12-year-old child with abnormal adult features. You need to fucking take that off your timeline. Like I hate that like pedophilic anime subculture within the nerd world. I'm so sick of it. Like that was another reason I saw this. Everything that I've ever come to hate about like the way anime has been presented to me just made me go, no, fuck it. Just get rid of it. That's already got my shit vote.
Anime belongs on the dark web.
Some of it, yeah, quite a bit of it does. Quite a bit of the fans do too. Like there's a few anime things that I love, but I don't bring them up because I know as soon as I say I whisper that I'm okay with this, that, or the other type of anime, people are just gonna, dude, you started watching anime, and I'm basically just gonna have to disappear from the internet after that. They're never gonna leave me alone about it. So as soon as I saw that, it stole everything it made me remember everything that I have been just beaten with about anime.
Right. All right.
So that's the thing, though. We're tied between these two now.
How we're gonna settle this?
Except we're not, because I'm gonna say TP counts on this.
All right, TPP. I think he's got my back, though. Just reading his messages, I'm pretty sure he and I agree on this one.
Yeah,
See, I think you just really want Anime Girl to win, but you want to know something? Go ahead.
No, I want her to lose because she's the worst.
No, there's no winning here. What are you talking about? This is the opposite of winning.
We're picking the worst of the worst.
The winner is the biggest loser.
Okay, here we go. Move her on then.
All right, TPP's vote. We're waiting for the tiebreaker. Come on, Total
TPP,
PP.
who you thought won? Is it the Anime Girl?
I hope his internet didn't go out again.
Because it was either that or Pitfall. Because Barry's just too boring to care.
Yeah, I don't really.
But you can see where I needed to dig because I needed to make the excuse that possibly Bubsy might be too good for this list.
Oh yeah, for sure, the Anime Girl. He agrees.
Okay.
Of course, because he's a smart man.
Yeah. Okay.
Like honestly, if it wasn't for the genericness, I wouldn't give a shit. Like I can appreciate like Hyperdimension Neptunia, where it's like we're gonna turn the fucking Dreamcast into an Anime Girl. I'm like that's weird enough that I can get behind it. It's too weird to not care.
All right. Here we go.
I'm with TPP on that one too. I can't hit Pitfall. I just can't do it.
All right. Well, here we go, people. So Zach, what is it?
And it's Ari Lightfoot versus Supersonico.
So here we go. I'm gonna give my reasoning for Ari Lightfoot, and I want to give him the point because I want to give him the loss. He is the worst one. I mean, look at him. He looks pathetic. He looks like Mario's son.
He is losing to a mobile game.
Mario's. He looks like Mario's lost son. That looks like Mario's literal son. I wouldn't be surprised if Mario just fucked Sonic. Or better,
I was gonna say, remember when we were talking about who Mario may or may not have fucked? This is the result.
He might have. I have a feeling that Mario fucked Amy, and this is their love child. So I feel like this is what happened, and he literally he probably can talk. I wouldn't be surprised if that character can go ahead and say "Mamma Mia," and all that other shit. And yeah, he got to get my vote. He looks like shit. The Anime Girl, I'm careless. He looks like shit. And also TPP, we got a question, Zach. Why Rhinestar isn't in this list? How dare you?
Because the Rhinestar game is a lot better than any of these.
Yes.
While the character is annoying, the game is at least solid.
Solid game. How dare you? Anyway, yeah, he gets my vote. Owl, are you with me? Owl.
I'm kind of struggling because generic Anime Girl brings up like feelings brings up feelings of when I first started to get into anime, like back in elementary school. I didn't even know what anime was, and I'm like trying to explain this shit to like normies, and I'm like, but it's fantastic, and they're like, no, you're weird. And that kind of
and they were right.
Welcome to the club.
And so generic Anime Girl kind of brings those feelings, but like the cat-like creature, I'm still seeing monkey. So I'm kind of torn between.
Hold on, can I tell you on something?
Okay.
It looks like he got the cape from Super Mario World. It looks like it. He could have that damn cape. He probably got the feather cape.
That's a cape?
I think he got a cape. I think he got the cape Mario from Mario World.
It looks like a ball.
I don't know. Look, I really believe that this is, and also, I think I can get TPP a vote on this. It looks like that's a Pokeball, so it looked like a Voltorb on there. I don't know what the fuck he got. I don't know if that's
it's a penguin.
Oh, it's a penguin? What the fuck? What the fuck? Damn it, he has to get the vote. Oh, come on. That's a fucking penguin? This is worse. Come on. Honestly, TPP, my final thought is this. You have you have a rejected Pokemon in the Monkey Boy, or a real Jigglypuff. They're both shit. This should be a tie.
There are no ties.
There are no damn ties. Yeah, we'll let you. We'll come back.
I mean, yeah, but feelings aside, I agree with you, Mac. I would give it to Pink Monkey Boy over here because like it doesn't scream cat-like creature to me. It screams monkey and penguin.
Yeah. What in the world is he doing with a fucking penguin? What's a cat doing with a bird?
Welcome to 2020. Even
yeah, I was gonna say like
breakier shit has happened. Shit at the bus stop right around the corner.
We have murder.
Like,
we live in a time of murder hornets. That's not really even on my radar anymore. Mm-hmm. Weird.
All right. Eternal Lonely.
Anime chick.
Fuck, really? Damn it.
Yep.
You didn't even give us a dissertation. You didn't hear what we said.
Well, the problem is that like if you want my dissertation, it's all the shit I already said. It's just I am that. Like I said, if other people want to watch anime, your taste in entertainment is up to you. But it's like religion, it's like politics, it's like your dietary choices in life. You can present them to me, but if I say no, shut the fuck up and go away. And for years, not pointing it at anyone who might be watching or participating now, but anime fans didn't do that for me. So bye, anime girl.
All right. Zach.
I mean, as much as I find Supersonico super boring and aggravating, I'm gonna have to agree with Artie Lightfoot just because I can't imagine him selling a single unit of anything for any reason. Like, I can at least understand, quote unquote, why people would buy Supersonico. Like, whatever. But there is, like, as a mascot, and your function as a mascot, like, Artie Lightfoot, if I can't tell what you are, I can't tell what you are.
I'm still wondering, is that a churro or something? What were those things from Sonic? Is that a churro or a penguin? You sure that's a damn penguin?
Yes.
Did you say a churro?
What? Yeah. Also, he's trying to say chocobo.
Chocobo. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said a churro. I was like,
Mac. These syllables are killing me.
Wait, no, he's trying to say a chow. Sorry, I'm thinking
chow. Yeah, chow. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but even then,
Eric would be here. Is that a chow or is that a penguin? That was like a chow. See, Eric would have my back.
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
Lies. But yeah. But yeah, no. I pick the thing that can't do the function. Because who here knows about ASCII Corporation?
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
The fuck you talking about?
I remember them.
But like, how well?
Well, the fact that I know who ASCII is and I don't know the developer who made Creepy Anime Chick.
Yeah, but how much is that your aversion?
The fact, well, my aversion doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, well, no. So here's the thing. Like, okay, my hatred for overt anime stereotypes aside, who made Creepy Anime Chick? I'll tell you if I've heard of them.
Oh, Nitro Plus. That's what they do, though.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though, that if that's what they make, though, is basically this kind of stuff, and you have a version to that kind of stuff, of course you're never going to see it.
I get what you mean. Like, if that's all they do, then that sinks it for me even farther, though, because that is a symbol of how horrible and repetitive that company is.
Yes, it
is. So to me, it still sticks.
It can at least sell units to that demographic.
But the problem is what it's selling to who. I'm going to go back to my old meth joke that TPP argued about and I argued about back and forth. It's like, it's recognizable, but it's recognizable as something disgusting.
See, here on the GF1 podcast, we don't give a fuck about meth because we talked about crack.
We don't give a fuck about me. I mean,
we literally talked about Old Dirty Bastard being on a comic, and he's literally writing the cocaine comic back to Earth. We believe in that, don't we, Zach?
Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, yeah. He's riding a damn comet back to Earth. Hey y'all. Okay. Yeah, TPP said I buy Artie Lightfoot just because he was the most trusting name and would be a solid game. You don't believe that shit.
You're kidding.
But winner is
No loser.
this winner, quote unquote, is this loser.
That is not a fucking penguin. What the fuck?
It is.
There is the winning loser.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He looks like, oh my
Making
god.
it bigger made it so much worse.
That is not a damn cat. That's
It's not a
damn-
cat
That's
either.
a rat. What the fuck?
That looks like Tails from Sonic.
And Mario's failed. Little
Yeah, that looks like Tails. That looks like Mario somehow got
Are we
Tails.
sure?
Like,
Are we literally sure that Mario did not fuck Amy?
or Tails.
I mean, yeah, he could have fucked Tails. I mean,
It looks
yeah.
like Mario fucking gave it to Tails and Tails carried his baby. But anime chick still fucking creeps me
Well,
out. So
I take that back. He is a little taller, so technically he could have been Luigi. Then again, I'm literally thinking it was an orgy, and he's a combination of Luigi and Mario.
yeah,
and that's what happened.
Look, there is no right answers here, only wrong ones.
no,
Yes, you're right.
that's true. With all of these, every win is a fail.
Yeah, that
So-
TPP said that fucking Pokeball told you he was rejected
So-
from Pogo.
So you can see why, like, as annoying as Bubsy is,
Bubsy is still shit. You're not
but
combining.
comparatively, Bubsy is at least memorable. And you're still trying to figure out what the fuck this guy is.
I am still trying to figure out what the fuck. If you put Bubsy on this list, I'm still picking fucking Bubsy. What
But
the-
I'm
This
just saying,
guy-
like,
Now that I see him in detail, this character looks like he was submitted to a Disney creation board, and they went
no,
and they went like this. No, he looks like this, right? This is what he looks like. He looks like he was submitted to a Disney creation board, and all of the reviewers were so disgusted they went,
no.
"Fuck you, you're fired."
Feige. Kevin Feige.
they just looked at it and went, "Pack your desk and
they
get
did.
out."
You remember that episode of Rick and Morty when they were trying to get when Jerry was trying to give his presentation? They probably tried to. You said no, you're fired.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, this looks like Disney looked at this and went, "You get the fuck out."
Get the fuck out.
Like, you and your character, you're
I
fired.
don't know how that guy
Go
can
sell this to
home.
Microsoft. They want bullshit.
I don't know how you can. I don't know how that guy can go home and fuck his wife.
That's probably what that little penguin is there for.
Yep.
What is on the back of his head? Like I'm like looking at the details.
I don't know.
Is it a halo? Is
I
it
don't look. There's a reason I looked as hard as I did, and that still doesn't mean there's that much information on them.
Honestly, it looks like he ripped the hood off of a hoodie and just wore it as a piece.
Yeah, possibly.
I think we created a new subject called ripping characters that we don't know the fuck they are. I mean, we
Yeah.
are just roasting them.
I remember him, but
why is he wearing gloves though? Like Mickey
He's
Mouse
wearing
does.
brown gloves at that. And then he has regular shoes, even though he has giant hands.
and like a
Like-
short like a wife beater going on.
Yeah, like-
we already talked about hands and feet being large and small. That's not bringing that topic back up.
Why does he have shoes? Why the fuck does he have shoes? What the fuck?
Look, that's the reason I voted for him, because he is the biggest mistake design-wise I think I've seen. Just
Yes.
like,
What
no,
the
no.
fuck?
Like, that's the thing. It's like, even the game is apparently average playing, but I'm like, it doesn't matter when nobody wants to touch it.
Like I feel like they're trying to go with Kirby for this penguin he's got going on, but it's just the to be honest, the Una eye that he's got going on freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering that can't be a fucking penguin. That's not a penguin. That looks like an abomination. That's a failed Pokemon. Is that a Voltorb painted blue with feet?
Looks like it.
So it's a successful Pokemon.
Hell no. Sucks. Who wants a Voltorb?
With feet.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I mean, you just
100% creepier. Than
Yeah, it
has
really
feet.
is.
Yeah.
the fact that he's
so-
smiling, he knows. They know.
Is he smiling? Or is he
Yes.
what
They
the-
are smiling at you. They like you a lot.
Oh, stop.
They're just-
All right,
They're
Zach,
happy that
I'm
you
gonna
voted for
wake
them
up in
instead
the
of
middle of
animation.
the night in a cold
Zach, you're about.
sweat.
Okay, Zach, you just have been Walter Peck. Zach, you've been Walter Peck. Shut this down. Shut this down. Shut this down.
All right, so
Mac's
so
gonna have nightmares.
I have a feeling that my picks were satisfactory in the worst categories.
Yes.
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 You definitely scraped the bottom of the
You
underside
went
of the
out-
barrel.
No, I mean Zach, you literally went into the sewer and just went deep in that daggone shit.
Like, so you
Yeah.
see what I'm
Shut up.
saying? At least Bubsy's recognizable,
No, Bubsy still is an asshole.
but you know who he is.
Fuck Bubsy, damn it! Fuck him. Sorry, I hate Bubsy.
You do.
Yeah, we can tell.
But I mean, like when I wanted to look at Arrow, be able to look at Arrow the Acrobat and go, okay, you are more successful.
Wow, that's a low shot.
That's so that was the criteria here.
Oh boy! I think in the midst of doing this, we created a new subject called, really roasting the character. So Zach, we'll do that one day. I think that's a good one. Roasting a character we don't know about. You just found something interesting. Whatever.
Judging people we don't know, but I do that all the time.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
That's just
Look, this is not Twitter.
I do that at bars. What are you talking about?
Oh no, that's not.
Motherfucker.
That's the. Oh, well, you don't do that at bars anymore.
Well, not yet. They're certainly going to go back to it when the world stops ending.
Like what? Look at this.
Okay, so we're not. In other words.
Oh,
I will open a bar in my home. I don't give a shit.
God damn
I'll
this.
figure it out.
Damn it, this is a fun episode. All right, I guess that's it, people. That was very fun. I had a fun time. All right, Al, we're gonna get the plugs. Al, what you got to plug? And also, did you have a fun time?
I did have a fun time. And Mac, you kind of send shit out and don't warn me what's going on. So I was like, all right, whatever. That Pokemon episode we did, he shut that shit to me. He was like, you want to do this? I was like, yeah, sure. And then going in, there was like no concept of what I was doing. So I was like, it's been fun. So I'm on Twitch with the same Happy Owl Ren. I'm also on Twitter, which I believe it's Happy Owl 89. So follow me.
I mean, it's best to go in the gamer grudge blind sometimes, but it's also best if if we tell you, hey, this show gets dark, but you get to get into this blind. But it's fun. I love doing this show.
It's super fun, and I'm glad you guys reached out to me to do this because it was fun. I had a fun time listening.
We might bring you back. We're gonna bring you back.
Woo!
Yeah, we're gonna bring you back. All right, the eternal lonely. Well, fuck the eternal
I've
lonely.
been calling him Sad Sack, and that's
Did you wait a minute? Hold on. Before we go farther with burning my title to death, I have to say that this Carolina drawl of yours made it sound like you called me the eternal lone fuck, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means. What is that? All right, that's
no. You know exactly what that is.
yeah. I say that. The eternal lone fuck sounds like the username for somebody who made one video on Pornhub. So I mean that was, and trust me, I'm not fit enough to be on Pornhub.
No.
So that's not me.
No. That sounds like he's made very many
Yep.
self-loving videos.
Okay, we just refer to that as sustainable intimacy. Okay, leave it alone.
I mean, we did literally talk about the whole Mushroom Kingdom fucking. I mean, yeah,
We did. So
join us next week when we talk about. We'll talk about the Duke and how much he fucks, and that's a lot of people.
So
Zach? Am I lying?
I wasn't paying attention.
I said we're gonna talk
I was-
about Duke Nukem and how much he fucks.
Oh well, hail to the Duke.
Yeah.
Until a specific, unfortunate, particular game. But
I don't hate that game.
I'll tell you what, though. No, here you. I am a Duke fan, though. This is actually on my desk right now, so I'm just pointing that out. That this was. So my plug. Now that I'm done making fun of my terrible porn name that Mac fucking stuck me with because of his inability to grammar.
Eternal fuck.
The eternal lonely fuck. That is not my Twitch name.
Are you sure?
My Twitch is it's Twitch TV at Eternal Lone Wanderer. All three normal words just conjoined. And right now I'm actually working on a very specific subscriber goal. So if I can get to follower goal. If I hit 350, my baby sisters are going to come over to my condo, and they're going to rainbow stripe my beard.
Yeah!
All right.
Yes.
And it's going to get better
With glitter.
with glitter.
Yes.
And it's going to get way better. This is going to turn into some jackass shit real fast right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm down.
This is why I'm like, everybody go follow the Eternal Lone Wanderer. It's not just a plug. I want to do this publicity stunt for you, the people. Once it's glittered and dried live, there's 1 or 2 stages. I don't know which system we're going to do it in. If we can fit it into the same video on the same day, they're going to trim it down just to like longer stubble. And then they're going to wax and rip it clear out of my face.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I want to see that.
Or if we have to like bring it down at that time, I'll just grow enough of it back out a week or 2 later, and then they'll do it then. But yeah, come over to see my beard get extra fried, and then just ripped clean out of my face. I need to hit 350 subscribers, and the reason I do 350 subscribers is it's the Loch Ness Monster goal. It's tree fitting.
Right. I mean, I was wanting to do something crazy, which was a jackass stunt. And I really wanted to jump from my roof on a trampoline into a pool. Yeah.
Can we get a hashtag Eternal Lone Fucker like?
Eternal lone fuck. Yes.
Eternal lonely fuck.
Eternal lonely fuck in the chat, please. Let's see.
What?
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna spell it correctly because we know Mac won't.
Yeah. Do that. Eternal lone fuck. Yes.
Got it.
There we go. Yes.
It's in the chat. That's how you spell it, folks.
There we go. Eternal lonely fuck. Yes. That's our porn.
Shit.
That's going on our fans only account.
Fans only account. Leave it to Mac to get the 2 simple words in a title back.
I know, right? I'm making sure because Eric is gonna come on here and say, I made up that joke, damn it. He literally did a whole dissertation on the last episode that I came up with.
This sounds like some old boomer who's trying to use it. I'm trying to figure out how to use this fans only.
Wait a minute, what's Mario doing to Peach?
What's Yoshi doing to Luigi?
What the fuck is he doing with that tongue? Oh shit!
All your questions can be answered with Google.
Yeah,
that's true. That's the rule.
I don't know if I want my internet to remember what is Yoshi doing with his tongue.
How long is Yoshi?
Oh, the internet's not the problem. Everything else.
Okay, folks, so this wasn't just GF1 or GF15. We're going to turn this into GF69. It's going to go ahead.
We really wanted, damn it, we wanted to make that name, but somebody stole it. Zach, what you want? Zach, what did you want?
Damn it.
Zach, what you got to plug?
I honestly don't got any other than the killer cuts and sick tapes on Kevin Gates.
Right.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Okay. All right. Cool. Guys, you can go watch me on Pornhub with hashtag Tony Lonely Fuck.
Yeah. No, not with me. No, because I'm alone. I'm not in my videos with anyone. Let's make that clear. Me, myself, and I.
I actually do know of a YouTuber whose one of their reviews got canceled through so many times they just uploaded it to Pornhub.
Hey, I mean that's a good idea. Pornhub is like let you do anything.
Because he decided to review a pornographic animated movie. So.
Well, I mean that's what happens.
Yeah. I mean,
But he made it not dirty like the original review, and then he's like, "Fuck it."
I mean, if you want to see me on Pornhub, look for me at Eternal Lonely Fuck. I will be eating cereal. Yeah, I mean, it's. If you
Wait a minute. Are you the one that was watching me through my webcam? How the fuck did you know?
How do you know I eat cereal? Damn it! It's Fruit Loops, son of a bitch.
How did you know I eat cereal when I'm alone doing pornographic things?
Damn it! A guy eating cereal. I need TPP narrating me as I'm eating my cereal. Look at this nasty fuck eating.
Yeah. Well, we all know for a fact that Australians and people from the UK are better narrators than most Americans by default anyway. Except for like the greats like Ron Perlman, fucking Morgan Freeman, etc. But
I don't know what the fuck is this guy doing, but obviously he's eating some cereal.
I want to hear. And then randomly halfway through the video, we're just gonna hear him go pew pew pew.
Pew pew. Look at this eternal lonely fuck. Oh God!
All right, we gotta sign out.
I'm sorry, Zach.
We're out of hand. That's all right. That's
Yeah. All right, guys. You want to go follow me on Twitter at TampaBuckFan88. That's my personal Twitter. But if you want to talk to us and you want to get on the gf1 show, podcast show, follow us at GG Game Fixers. That's the Twitter you want to go. Also, TPP said, "Ha ha ha! You asked, and you shall receive." I'll get on that right now.
Oh man!
Shit. He's probably gonna get a video of us doing something. He's gonna say we're fucked. All right, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna end this.
Right.
This has been a fun show. We hope to see y'all again. We might have these same guys back on the next episode. We might have Eric back. We might.
Cool.
We're gonna try to get Eric on here because we need to get what grinds my gears, piece of shit. All right, guys. We'll see you next time on the next episode of GF1 Podcast. See you, bye.
Appreciate y'all.